Hi everybody, this is Mrs. Ellsworth. This is my last screencast for the week, and it's actually to try and hold a discussion because lots of things that I did in the class we would normally have a discussion about it quite a while. Like this video here, I wanted to see from several of you what you thought, and most of you thought that this was Newton's first law, and so do I. If you would go and look at this video and you think about it, well, this guy is going up and down, but yet the tractor's going forward at a constant rate. So let's go and actually look at, oh my gosh, let's actually look at another video here. And maybe this makes it a little bit easier to think about too, how that there are two different motions going on all at the same exact time. But this one's kind of neat because in this video, they actually are showing a ball moving. How is this happening? Okay, so did somebody throw that ball over there? No, they actually had a truck going, and then the guy was just throwing the ball straight up and straight down. So if you think about it, that ball is actually going forward, and it's not losing any momentum or anything because of Newton's first law. Newton's first law is saying that an object in motion is staying in motion. We're just looking at the forward motion, okay? And so when you just look at the forward motion, you think about this thing right here going on. He's got the forward motion. He's still going straight forward. The reason why the guys keep on punching down on the trampoline is because normally when you are on a trampoline, you still have to jump a little bit because it takes some of your energy away. So if you even talked about Newton's law, a second law going up and down because they have to keep on adding force to it, you're right. So lots of times you can talk about different forces. I saw that a couple people had said Newton's third law, only a couple had said Newton's third law, but I didn't understand it with their description. But if you think about it, there are opposing forces there because the trampoline is pushing back on him as he goes down on it. So there is a Newton's third law. Did you notice that I just actually stated 3 laws? But that the first one, the one that is the most obvious, would be Newton's first law because he's an object that's going straight forward. He hasn't lost any kind of momentum going forward or any kind of speed going forward. And so that helps describe that one. I also wanted to discuss this because this is what we do in class. We ask which one of these, which one does this mostly show? Okay. Okay, when you stand up in a bus and the bus suddenly starts and you continue going forward, that'd be showing Newton's first law. Okay. And oh shucks, this isn't in the right kind of view for here we go. Okay. Anyway, so it would and now it even changes. A swimmer pushes back with her arms, but her body moves forward. That would be showing Newton's third law because they're in equal and opposite directions. Okay. You could probably argue some other laws in there too. But that is the one that it's really showing. It is the one that it's trying to example the most. Okay, an ice skater pushes harder with the leg muscles and goes faster, so that's more force. You get more acceleration, so that'd be Newton's second law. A pitch baseball goes faster than one gently thrown. So they're adding more force to it, so it accelerates faster. Newton's second law. A little girl who has pulled a runner sled behind her in the snow is crying because when she stopped to tie her hat, the sled kept on going, hit the back of her legs. That's saying that it's going to keep on continuing moving, right? So an object in motion stays in motion. That'd be Newton's first law. Okay, a frog leaps upward off his lily pad and is pulled down by gravity. That's kind of explaining Newton's second law, but what it's really trying to show here is Newton's first law. Let's look here. Okay, let me start all over. A frog leaps upward off his lily pad and is pulled down by gravity and lands on another lily pad instead of continuing in a straight line in the air. Here it's trying to really show you, hey, if he would jump and just keep on going because there's no other force acting on him, it'd be inertia. Okay, so that's what that one is really trying to show, but I guess that if you said Newton's second law, because there is a force being applied to him later on, isn't it? So that'd be Newton's second law, but I would have hoped that you were thinking Newton's first law with this one. Okay, when you paddle a canoe, you pull back on the paddle, but it moves the canoe forward. That is showing opposite forces there, equal and opposite. Okay, after you start up your dirt bike and you give it more gas, it goes faster, so that's more force, accelerates more. When Bobby, age 5, and his dad are skipping pebbles on the pond, the pebbles that Bobby's dad throws goes farther and faster than his. That's saying more force, more acceleration. Newton's second law. Okay, when you stand up on a bus and the bus suddenly stops, your body continues going forward. You've felt that before. That is talking about your body still going in motion unless a force acts upon it. So that is talking about Newton's first law. Okay, look at this one. A rocket fuel ignites, so it's pushing down here. And then the force of the gas expansion explosion pushes back out the back of the rocket, and the rocket is propelled forward. So those are equal and opposite forces. So that'd be Newton's third law. And that's it. So I just wanted to have that discussion with you. We're probably going to be having a test on this stuff next week. This is my last video for you for the week this week, and I will get a schedule figured out here for next week. It will probably be an open book test because seriously, this is a home test. I will just ask your parents. I will send out an email to parents asking them to monitor, and I don't know how else to do it, but I did like it before when you would fill out those sheets, and I did send one home with you, the review guides or study guides that you can use on the test. I did like that, but you know, we're at home now, and it's different, so I think that we will just have it be an open book test, but just realize that maybe you should compile your stuff so it's a little bit easier for you to understand. I will check out the rest of the week and figure out what to do there. I don't know what to do for labs for this since we're at home either, so I will figure out the week next week, but I'm expecting to be a test around Tuesday. I will see you later. Take care.